Attention, please.
Hey! Listen up. Thanks.
Thanks. Well, as you all know, Roxanne, also known as Megan Gordon, was slated to retire to that great soap opera in the sky, where she was given a last-minute reprieve, thanks to her fellow cast members, the crew, and our beloved head writer. So in spite of Randy's efforts to the contrary, Megan will continue to wow our viewers for years to come. She made it. Long may she reign. Well, all right, since you insist.
As unaccustomed as I am to public speaking. No, but seriously, I really want to just thank you all for going out on the limb for me and keeping me on the show, as well as risking your own careers by refusing to reshoot that scene that Randy insisted on. There's a lot of love in this room, and it feels great. So I would like to propose a toast to all of you wonderful people.
Yeah.
Audrey, is something the matter?
I don't know. I just get this really creepy feeling that we haven't heard the last of Randy Stone, that's all. Oh, she's coming. Welcome home.
Oh, my goodness. So I didn't expect such a big production, sweetheart.
Were you surprised?
Yes, I'm very surprised. My goodness.
I really missed you.
Oh, honey bunch, I missed you, too. Wait a minute. Why aren't you in school?
Well, Dad decided that I didn't have to go because I think I have a cold coming on.
Oh.
And I think I caught it from Joey because he's in bed right now.
Oh, but it's a real low temperature. I don't think it's anything to worry about.
And I'm sure someone else would like to welcome you home. Let me go and see if Jessica's awake from her nap. Thank you. Oh, I can't tell you how good it is to be home.
And I promise you, I'm never going to let any of my foolish mistakes take me away from you guys again.
Did you make a mistake, Mom?
Yeah, I sure did.
What did you do?
Well, I let my search for my long-lost daughter lead me into Lantana Woods, where I got lost for real.
Dad told us about, well, how Christine's not really our sister. But does that mean we'll never see her again? Because me and Joey really liked her a lot.
Thank you, Karen. Hi, Vicki, I'm sorry to bother you. I understand if I'm not welcome here anymore. But I really need to talk to you.
Vicky remembers being in this poppy field with her lover 25 years ago. If I can find out where the poppy field used to be, then I'll be able to find the entrance to Eterna and get the gold away from Michael before he realizes that I'm 10 steps ahead of him.
Michael, what are you doing here?
Gabriella, only one I can depend on. From now on, it is just you and me. I need your help.
Michael, what's happened? You do seem very upset.
I have lost a fortune on that mountain fiasco with Vicky. I have put my trust in fools, Gabrielle, and now I am paying for it.
Well, look, why don't you just sit down and tell me about
I am in no mood to sit and chat. Why did I ever put my trust in that hothead?
Who?
Arthur Gorman.
Well, you said he was essential to your plan.
Yes, because he looks like Victor Lord. That's why I was willing to pay him handsomely for his services. Now, I have had to throw good money after bad just to get him off the hook.
What are you talking about?
I had to transfer secretly bail money into his account, knowing that I would never see it again once he skipped the country. And of course, that's exactly what I wanted him to do, but it galls me that I was the one who helped him go scot-free.
Well, if you ask me, you should let him rot in jail.
Why?
Well, thanks
to Arthur. Vicky nearly died up on that mountain. And according to the latest news reports, he tried to get back into a hospital room to try and kill her.
I had to get him away from the police before he cracked and told them everything. And by the way, Arthur did not try to kill Vicky. He merely tried to wipe out her recollection of recent events.
They said that he tried to inject her with something.
Yeah, with an experimental drug that supposedly affects the short-term memory.
And you didn't know anything about it?
Are you kidding? If I had known about it, I could have saved myself a lot of money and just injected him with it. No, Arthur acted on his own, and he got caught, which is why from now on, it is just going to be you and me. I do not need the police questioning me like this.
Police questioning you? Did Arthur accuse you?
If he had, would I be here?
No, I suppose not. All right, boss, what do we do next?
Have you still got the attorney uniform that I gave you to keep?
Yes, unfortunately.
I want you to get rid of it.
Fine, how?
I don't care. Burn it, bury it. Just get it out of the house.
Christine, look, Vicky just got back from the hospital, and I don't think this is the time to upset her and everything. And besides, the family hasn't even had a chance.
I appreciate your concern, but you don't really have to protect me from Christine.
Yeah, but you just got home. I mean, don't you think
It's okay. I understand. This isn't going to take very long. I just have something very important that I'd like to tell Vicky.
All right, Kevin, let's go get some cocoa. I think Kim made some cookies earlier, okay?
Sure.
I'll be out in a minute.
Thanks for not turning me away. I'm glad to see that you're doing okay. After that, all the excitement at the hospital, I was worried about you.
You said you had something important to say to me?
Yes, I just wanted to explain that everything that I said about Michael Grant and the hospital, that it wasn't something that I just made up to change your opinion of my father.
Yes, well, I'm sure that you believe that it's the truth.
It is the truth. That's why I went with Clint to the police station. I told Rafe everything that I knew. Then he brought Michael Grant in for questioning, and he stood there and lied his way out of it.
Yeah, Clint told me all of that. Apparently, Michael said that your father had gone to him for funding, and Michael turned him down, and he feels that your accusations against him are merely your way of getting even.
You don't believe that, do you?
Christine, Leo came to us with his search for the Franklin papers as well. It is not at all unreasonable to assume that he would have approached Michael Grant.
But he didn't. Michael approached my father, and the dig was all Michael Grant's idea to try to convince you that I was your daughter. Vicky, I understand you have every reason in the world not to trust me anymore. But even though I'm not your daughter, you remember all the time that we have spent together, all those hours that we have spent trying to get to know each other better? After all that time, can't you see that I would never lie to you?
Well, we have learned to trust each other, I think. Sit down.
Then you believe me?
I believe in your honesty. But I would like to ask you a question.
What?
Do you know where your father is?
Excuse me. I am so glad that you can make this. When I called the restaurant, I wasn't sure if you were going to be able to come or if you'd want to.
Are you kidding? This party celebrates Randy's comeuppance. I wouldn't have missed this for the world.
Well, here's something else that I hope you won't want to miss.
What's this?
Something that we've waited for a long time.
Airline tickets?
To the Caribbean. I have a few days off, so I thought it would be wonderful if we could spend a relaxing weekend on a tropical island.
These are for this weekend.
Yeah, we'd leave tonight.
Honey, I don't know if I can get anybody to cover at the short notice.
Why not?
Well, I mean, you know how the restaurant gets on weekends. It's pretty busy, and I need someone to keep an eye on the place.
It's more important than our marriage?
Oh, come on, Marilyn.
Wait, I'm sorry. I just thought that we agreed that we would try and work on our problems whenever we could.
How can we work on our problems if you persist in believing that I'm having an affair with Christine?
I don't believe that anymore. I know that you have been faithful to me. I would never have believed it in the first place if I wasn't given a bad piece of advice.
Well, you want a good piece of advice?
Sure, what?
Don't ever doubt my love for you again. You are the only woman in the world for me, and I intend on proving that this weekend.
And you'll go with me to the islands?
Well, we wouldn't want these tickets to go to waste, would we? And I don't want to miss out on an opportunity to prove that you're the woman for me.
Whoops. Sorry.
Hi, Case.
Oh, I just thought you might like to sing to Megan with us. See?
She's a jolly good fellow, for she's a jolly good fellow, for she's a jolly good fellow.
Which nobody can. My. What a cute little bunch of mutinous Jolly Rogers we have here.
This is a private party, Randy, and I don't believe you were invited, so why don't you get lost?
Why don't you quit butting into people's business and go sit down and have a cup of cocoa? Now, you are all in severe violation of your contracts. I expect that when you're done having your little fun here, you will return to the studio and reshoot the Roxanne scene exactly as it was written.
Yeah, well, what if we don't feel like it?
Well, then you better feel like standing on the unemployment line, because I will exercise my contractual rights and fire each and every one of you.
Calm down, Randy. You know you can't replace all of us at a moment's notice. And besides, I don't know why you're so hell-bent on getting rid of Roxanne. The character's very important to the show. And besides, I have some new storylines I want to talk over with you for her.
Yeah. Sheldon.
You have a heart.
Sheldon, you know I'd like to do that, but my hands are tied. And I would like to forgive Megan the way she treated me on Landview Live.
The way I treated you? Oh,
but her
please.
past indiscretions, shall we say, have put the moral character of Fraternity Row in jeopardy. You know that.
Excuse me, how dare you stand there and put Megan down when everyone here knows that you were the one who made that porno film and you were the one who coerced Megan into being in it.
Baby girl, why don't you try to prove that?
Hey.
No, wait a minute. Wait. Everybody, hang on a second. The party's over. I appreciate your support, but I can't have you put your careers in jeopardy just to defend me.
Come on, Megan, don't give up. Look at him. You can't you see that he's bluffing?
Listen, I have known Randy for a long time. Too long. And believe me, he's not bluffing. If we don't reshoot those scenes, he will hold true to his promise, and he'll fire all of you. So let's just, get it over with. Let's just go back to the studio right now.
Ready? Thank you, Megan. Oh, Mr. Ted Block. Just in time.
What is it now, Randy?
Well, sir, I've got a problem with a, shall we say, rebellious, disbelieving group. And I was hoping, since you're here, that you could spell out the official policy. You know, the one about our standards of behavior?
Well, Randy's right, of course. We expect all of our employees to maintain a high degree of morality and professional ethics. In fact, that's why I came down here as soon as I got Mr. Russell's call.
What? John Russell called you?
Yeah, I sure did. And before Megan's forced to throw in the towel, I think you all might be interested in some information I have for Mr. Block. Information regarding your esteemed producer.
I don't believe this. First, you tell me to keep it here and not burn it, which I didn't want to do. The next thing you do is you drag me further into this by telling me to get rid of it.
It's too dangerous a clue to leave lying around. What if the police find it?
Thank you very much. I told you that the other day.
And I am admitting that you were right, so please get rid of it.
Why don't you get rid of it?
I can't. The police might be following me.
What? Why?
Because now I am under suspicion, thanks to Christine Cromwell.
Yeah, you said that they were talking to you because of Arthur.
No. Christine went to Detective Gerritsen and told him that I was responsible for Vicky's believing that she was her daughter, and that I masterminded Vicky's abduction. Fortunately, I was able to discredit her story, but how do I know that Gerritsen doesn't still have doubts about me? That's why you have got to get rid of that Eterna uniform.
Well, what if the police are following me, too? What if they catch me burning the uniform?
And what if they find it here, put two and two together, and realize that I was responsible for the explosion on Lantana Mountain? Then everything goes out the window, and we will never see those billions in gold.
All right, I will destroy the uniform.
Good. I knew I could count on you. That's my girl. And the sooner you dispose of it, the better.
I'll get right on it.
Good. I will be in touch as soon as I figure out what our next move is gonna be. And if you need to talk to me, then you just call.
I will.
Looks like a trip to the mountain is just what the doctor ordered.
Christine, do you know where your father is?
Yes. He wrote me a note and asked me to meet him somewhere. Please don't ask me to tell you where he's hiding.
Why not?
Because he feels bad about what happened to you, and it wasn't all his fault.
Well, that does not excuse what he did.
I know it doesn't, but if I told you where he was, you'd only call the police.
And you don't want me to do that?
I just want you to give me a chance to go to him myself and to convince him to give himself up.
And what if he doesn't?
He has to. If the police come rushing in, there's no telling what he might do. He's sick. His stab wound has been infected, and he's probably feverish by now.
Yes, that's all the more reason for Rafe to find him and bring him in.
But see, don't you understand? He's probably not thinking straight. He might resist or try to escape, and then he's going to wind up getting himself killed. Vicky, please. You've got to give me the chance to go and convince him that the only sensible thing for him to do is to give himself up to the police. He'll listen to me. Please, give me a chance.
All right. I won't pressure you into telling me where he is. But this is for your sake and not for his, and I want you to promise me that you will be careful. Christine, your father has gotten himself involved with some very dangerous people. I really would hate it if you got caught in the crossfire.
I won't. I promise. Thank you.
Vicky, I've got to talk to you.
Why, what's wrong?
Cord called. The police are sending a guard over here as soon as possible.
What on earth for?
It seems that the man who attacked you in the hospital has jumped bail and disappeared.
Oh, dear Lord. Does Clint know about this?
Yes, he's supervising the security from his office.
Christine, please be careful.
I will.
What's that all about? Where is she going, and why did you warn her?
She knows where Leo is hiding out, and I would bet anything she's on her way to see him right now.
And you let her go? She could lead us to her father.
No, I promised her that I would at least give her a chance to talk Leo into giving himself up.
Yeah, and what if she accidentally tells Leo that this guy jumped bail? Or what if those two are already hooking up together and on their way over here?
No, come on, Tina, don't borrow trouble. I'm sure the only reason Arthur Gorman jumped bail was to get as far away from Landview as he possibly could.
I suppose, but I'm not going to feel safe till the police are here.
Oh, honey, come on. You'll feel calmer when you stop thinking about it and help me with lunch.
No, I'm too nervous to eat. Besides, I know something else we can talk about.
What?
Well, I haven't had a chance yet to thank you for the wonderful gift you gave to me and Cord.
What wonderful gift?
What gift? The property on Lantano Mountain.
Oh, yes, that.
That? Are you kidding? I couldn't believe it when Clint told me about it. I mean, I know you're generous and everything, but to give us part of your property.
Well, honey, the land was left to me by Father. He's your father, too. It's only right you share in it.
Well, I hope you didn't do it out of obligation.
No, I did not. I gave it to you because I wanted to.
That makes it that much more special.
Now, have you picked out a piece of property?
Yes, I have. Oh, it is absolutely beautiful. You won't believe it. Here, I have to show you. It is absolutely the best spot, and it is incredibly beautiful. And it's going to be wonderful. And wait a minute. That's odd.
What's odd?
Well, yeah, the photo of the property. It's missing, and I was just showing it to Gabrielle just a little while ago.
Well, which photo is it?
The one with the poppy field.
Listen, buddy, I hired you. You tell me what the hell is going on.
As some of you may know, I was hired as a consultant on this show because in reality, I'm a professional private investigator. When this scandal broke, I decided to investigate Megan's claim that Randy seduced her into appearing in this porno film.
It's not my film.
Well, these papers say otherwise, Randy. There's the proof you need, Mr. Block. Not only did Randy cause her to appear in his first porno film, but he also turned out a number of other films as well.
Ted, I don't know what these papers are, but I can smell a frame-up a mile away.
Well, it seems quite obvious, Randy, that what you deserve is to be fired.
What?
That's right. I want you to clear out your desk and vacate the studio immediately.
I've never produced a porno film in my life. This is all a big lie.
No, that's the lie. But more importantly, you jeopardize the moral standards of this show by publicly accusing Megan. Now, if you can't keep your dirty laundry to yourself, I don't want you around here. So you pack up your stuff and get out.
Okay. You win. Don't think you're done with this, or me. I made Fraternity Row what it is today, and I can break it just as easily. So by all means, enjoy your little triumph while you can.
Are you going to want me to leave as well, Mr. Rush?
Like I said, the past is the past. Besides, we've been barraged with mail, tons of it, in support of you and the courageous act you did in standing up to Randy. In my book, that deserves a second chance.
So I can stay?
This show's nothing without you, Roxanne.
Michael, thank God you're home.
Something wrong?
Yes, I have been worried sick ever since I found out you've been questioned by the police. Why didn't you tell me about it?
It's all been a terrible mistake, and the mistake was all mine. You know, usually I have good instincts judging people, but this time I was way off the mark.
Off the mark about what?
Well, Leo Cromwell came to me a little while back asking for financial help, and I was giving serious consideration to his project, and I discovered that he was a charlatan.
Well, did you give him any money?
Oh, I gave him his walking papers. And then before you know it, he's going around town saying that his daughter is really Vicky Buchanan's daughter, and he creates this complex hoax against the Buchanan family.
So why were the police questioning you?
Because the hoax collapsed. And then his daughter, who must have been in on it from the beginning, went to the authorities and claimed that I had been responsible for the entire thing.
But, Michael, why would she want to make such an outrageous charge?
To get back at me for exposing her father as a fake.
Well, I think they should run her and her father out of town. And you should have told me about this before.
No, I didn't want to get you upset.
Oh, Michael. What is this world coming to? So full of greedy, evil, calculating people.
Now, see, you have gotten upset over nothing. Now, that's not good for the baby.
I know, you're right. I know the baby can feel what I'm feeling, but I can't help it. I worry so much about you, sweetheart.
I don't want you to worry about me. I want you to think about other things. What about that housewarming, hmm? Have the invitations gone out to Landview's creme de la creme?
Yes, Martin mailed them for me the other day.
Good. You know, that party's going to be a chance for you to meet the people who are going to be your neighbors and your friends for a long time to come.
Does that mean we'll be staying here for good?
That means that this is now our home, Alicia. Yours, mine, and in a little while, it's going to be his, too.
Hi, Ginger.
Oh, hi, Christine. How you doing?
Where's Wade?
Oh, he's over at the Motorside Inn with Mary Lynn.
Did he say when he'd be back?
No, he just said that he was going to a luncheon party and that we should hold down the fort until he gets back.
Oh, well, guess I better get to work, huh? Dear Chrissy, please meet me at the Pines Motel at 6 p.m. and bring the antibiotic I need. Love, Dad. How am I ever going to get the medicine you need without a prescription? How am I going to get this cop off my tail?
fries and 2 diet sodas. Oh, boy, Christine, I'm really glad you're here. I'm not going to be able to make it until closing.
What's the matter?
I've got an abscessed tooth, and it's really killing me. In fact, if you don't mind, I'd really like to go home and get some rest.
No problem. I can handle this until Wade gets back.
Thanks. I owe you one.
Hey, I've got some aspirin. You want some?
No, my dentist prescribed an antibiotic for me. In fact, I was going to take it, but I think I'll wait until I get home. I'm going to go get my coat.
Okay. Exactly what Dad needs.
So do you have to go back to the studio after this thing's over?
Yeah, I have a few more scenes to tape. But then after that, I'm on yours.
Well, why don't, when you finish taping, I'll just come over and pick you up, okay?
Well, can't you just come along with me?
Well, I need to go back to the restaurant and make sure that everything's handled while I'm gone.
Okay. Then I'll come home and I'll pack a few things, and then after
No. Why waste an extra trip? We're flying out of Philly. I'll just do as we suggested. I'll pick you up after you're done taping.
What about my clothes?
Well, I was kind of hoping that you wouldn't be much in need of clothing this weekend.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Whatever you need, you can just buy down there anyway.
Well, I like the idea of not needing my clothes much better.
So do I. Well, I'm going to go and make the arrangements. I'll see you when you're done.
Okay, I'll see you at the studio.
Oh, you look pretty happy about something.
Yeah, I am, very.
What?
Wade and I are finally going to get to spend a long weekend together.
Really? That's great. Where are you going?
To the Caribbean. We are going to have 3 days and 3 nights of just nothing and no one to distract us.
Sounds very romantic. Listen, I was wondering if after maybe we finished taping today, or you finished taping today, if we could discuss some fan club business over dinner. It's sort of important.
Oh, Neil, I'm sorry, but we're leaving for the islands right after I finish taping today. How about when I get back, we can talk about it then?
Sure. That's no problem.
Oh, I've missed feeling your arms around me. It had been so long, I was beginning to wonder if you'd ever hold me like this again.
Why are you talking such nonsense?
Oh, sweetheart, it isn't nonsense. The past few years have been very difficult times for us. Oh, you were always away on some project or other, and I was totally wrapped up in my magazine. I could feel a real distance growing between us. I was afraid we'd never be able to find our way back to each other.
Well, the important thing is that now we have.
Yes, we have. Oh, I know now that all I ever wanted was you and a home and a project far more important than running a magazine.
Like what?
Like the project we have in the works now. Oh, Michael, it's going to be the most beautiful baby because it's ours. And this is all I've ever really wanted.
Me too.
Do you really mean that?
I do. And I want to apologize for the past few months. I have been too wrapped up in too many meaningless business ventures, and I have forgotten what is most important to me and to us.
Then why don't I refresh your memory?
In the afternoon, huh?
It used to be your favorite time.
Guess what?
What?
Still is.
Oh, good.
Honey, it is not here.
Well, keep looking. It must have fallen out of the album or something.
You lose something?
Roger!
Oh, hi, Roger.
Hi, Dina.
Well, how nice to see you. We were just looking for something we think fell on the floor.
Well, I just stopped by to welcome you home from the hospital and to give you these.
Oh, how beautiful. Thank you. We were just about to have lunch. Will you stay and join us?
I'd love to. I'll even join the search party if you'd tell me what I should be looking for.
Oh, well, actually, it's a photo. It's about this big. It has to be here somewhere.
I think the photo can wait, Tina.
Well, what's it a photo of?
Actually, it's one of a set of photos that my father took many, many years ago of Lantano Mountain when he bought the property. And Clint and I decided to give a piece of that property to Tina and Court as a wedding present.
Yeah, and the photo that's missing is the one of that property.
Have you looked in the back of the album?
No, what?
Well, you know what they say, when you want to hide something really well, you put it in a secure place, then it's lost forever.
Well, what's in the picture?
It's a poppy field. I thought it would be the perfect place for us to build our new home. In fact, Gabrielle thought so, too. You know what? She seemed awfully interested in that photo.
Well, you don't think she took it, do you?
Was it in the back of that book?
No.
Is it anywhere to be found?
Honey, why on earth would she take it?
I have no idea. I only know that I last saw the picture about an hour ago, and that's when I last saw Gabrielle, too.
Well, I'm sure it will turn up. In the meanwhile, I'm going to set another place for lunch.
Oh, well, forgive me. I just remembered I have an appointment I have to get to, and I'm afraid I can't have lunch.
Are you sure?
Yes, I have to leave now. I'm sorry. I'm usually not this absent-minded. Maybe some other time.
So is Roger always this strange?
No, he's usually just fine. In fact, I always feel very comfortable around him. I don't even know why. I hardly know the man.
Well, I know why. I mean, he saved your life, and that can kind of form a bond between two people, and he seems like a nice guy, and besides, he's Sarah's father. And I know how much you care for Sarah, so I'm sure being around him just makes you feel very comfortable.
I guess you're right.
Yeah, I'm also right about Christine.
What do you mean?
What I mean is I think when the police come here, you should tell them that she knows where her father's hiding.
No, honey, I can't do that. I promised Christine I wouldn't do that. Besides, if she's telling the truth, then it's Michael Grand the police should be after.
You really believe Michael Grand is behind all these attacks?
I don't know. I mean, I can't possibly point a finger at someone I hardly know without any kind of proof. But on the other hand, I have this feeling that I really should be giving Christine the benefit of the doubt.
Well, I sure hope she's wrong about Michael Grand. I mean, for Gabrielle's sake, I'd hate to see her get hurt in all this.
Gabrielle is a big girl. She can take care of herself. Meanwhile, I am going to go take care of lunch.
All right, I'll keep searching for this photo. Wait a minute. What if it's true? What if Michael was behind Vicky's abduction? Would he have told Gabrielle? And would he have asked her to help him? And if he did, would she?
Come on, let's go upstairs.
Michael, wait.
What's the matter?
I need to know where I stand.
What do you mean?
Look, we can't pretend that nothing's happened between us. The past few years, we've led very separate lives. I'm willing to take half the blame for that. But I'm not going to stick my head in the sand. There's too much at stake right now.
Alicia, what are you talking about? What is this about?
Our child, and how it's going to bring us closer together. But I don't want that to be the only reason.
It isn't.
Really? Do you really want what I want? A chance to be happy again? To have a normal, stable marriage again?
Normal? As in love, honor, obey, forsaking all others until death do us part.
Those were the vows. And I've kept them. Have you?
Alicia,
look, it doesn't matter anymore. It's all in the past. What matters to me now is the present and the future.
Now, believe me, I do want what you want.
Are you sure?
I am positive. And from now on, I am going to be completely and totally yours. Only yours.
Thank you, Michael. I needed to hear that.
Yes.
Christine, could you get me a glass of water?
Why?
I'm not going to make it home without taking another pill. My tooth is aching something fierce. That's strange. I got could have sworn I put the bottle in my purse.
Well, when did you take your last pill?
Before I came to work.
Maybe you left them at home, huh?
Well, I knew I'd be here when it came time to take another one. That's why I'm positive I put them in my purse.
Hey, Christine. Hi, Ginger.
Great, hi.
You looking for something, Ginger?
The antibiotic I'm taking for my abscess tooth. I was sure I put them in here. Geez, I hope I didn't lose it.
Well, you can always call the pharmacy and have them refill your prescription, right?
Yeah, I guess I'd better do that now so I can pick them up on the way home.
Yeah, oh, I told Ginger that I'd cover for her so she could go home and rest.
Is that okay with you, Wade?
Sure, that's fine.
Thanks. I'm gonna go to the drugstore now.
You took her pills, didn't you?
Wait, I had no choice. I have to take this medicine to my father.
You don't have a chance of getting to your father with this cop tailing you.
My father needs that medication or he's gonna die, Wade. You've got to help me.
All right. If I help you, I don't want you thinking I'm approving of this plan of yours. I think it's a ridiculous thing that you want to meet with your father, and it's dangerous, too.
Well, can we talk about this when I get back?
Well, I probably won't be here when you get back. Marilyn and I are going to the Caribbean. We're finally going to try and get our lives back on track.
Well, that's good. That's great. You know, I hope everything works out for you. But right now, I need your help.
Okay. I'm going to cause a distraction, and you make a break for it. But please, please, be careful.
I will.
Okay, now put a bowl of soup in the tray.
What you're doing?
Sorry, look, it was an accident. I must have tripped on something on the floor. Jeez, they gotta sweep up around here or something.
Well, thanks. It was good talking to you too, Shelley.
Hi.
Well, you're quite the detective, aren't you? I mean, if it hadn't been for you, Megan wouldn't have been able to stay on the show, and Randy wouldn't have been handed his walking papers.
All in the day's work.
And you're modest, too. Come on, it couldn't have been that easy. I mean, I know Randy, and he covers his tracks pretty well. That didn't stop you from sniffing out his connection to those porno films, did it?
Yeah, why all the compliments all of a sudden, Audrey?
Well, this is supposed to be my way of apologizing to you for losing my temper yesterday. I mean, I know my track record hasn't exactly been spotless. Really, you have every reason to try to check up on me. I don't blame you a bit. And I was thinking that maybe we could just sort of clean the slate and have a little dinner tonight.
I would love that. I really would, but unfortunately, I'm already booked. On business. I've got to travel out of town on a very important case.
Well, could I interest you in a rain check?
I would love to. Dinner for two, and this time you pick the restaurant.
Okay, it's a deal.
Are you kidding me? You're going away for the weekend with Wade?
Yeah, finally.
And you didn't have to twist his arm?
Nope. Isn't it wonderful? You know, Megan, I think finally our marriage has a chance to get back on track.
I'm really sorry, sir. It was an accident. I'm never, hardly ever that clumsy.
Forget it.
Listen, I'll tell you what. Give me the coat and I'll get it cleaned, okay?
I said forget it.
All right. Lunch is on me. You don't have to pay for a thing in here.
Get out of my way.
Damn. Something wrong, sir?
As if you didn't know.
Hey, what the hell are you doing?
You're under arrest for obstructing justice.
What?
I saw you talking to her.
Hey, are you a cop or something?
Oh, don't play innocent with me. You know damn well I am. And you deliberately set out to distract me while Miss Cromwell got away.
You're crazy. This whole thing was an accident.
Oh, yeah? Well, we'll let Captain Garrettson decide that. I'll read you your rights in the car.
The poppy field must have been somewhere around here. I'll just have to keep searching until I find where it used to be. In the meantime, I'd better burn this uniform like Michael asked me to.